Oh, where's it out? There's too many people that I'm connected with on here. It doesn't show me the right person. Let's see, share. We have, where is she at? Why does it show me all these other people? Dang. She's just been up here this whole time. I can't remember her actual TikTok name. Thank you so much. Hi. Hi. Can you repost the live? Can you please repost the live and keep the forward momentum going? I'm trying to get my friend in here. We've already got the investigator. We're working on a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, you hit this and then hit the little orange refresh or yellow yeah, that button right there. Please. Thank you. And tap the screen just a couple times, please. Trying to see if my friend can get in here that was helping with this investigation. Let me just email her right now. Where are you at? So we have a lot of information. Okay, this isn't even it. We have so much information, and you're not gonna be able to read my handwriting is chicken scratch. So we know who owns it. We know where it was. We know where we know a lot. We don't know everything. We know a lot. So we have a lot to work off of and see what we have here and see some inconsistencies. We need to, before we contact anybody, we're not going to contact anyone. Actually, we can't contact anyone. There's no point in contacting anybody. What we need to do is look into every single person associated and hand over our findings to any, authorities. And if that doesn't work, however, which way we can. So right now, is she here? Thank you so much. Thank you, Ruby. Where is she at? You guys that were in here before, the woman who was up here, her name's Christina, but what was it? Sugar. Thank you, Jesus, for giving it to me. There. Okay. Yes. I sent it to her. I shared it to her. If you can all look her up and share it to her. It's Sugar XOXO Savage. I'm in the United States. Greetings from the US. So yeah, all right, to get to the real good stuff. Okay, I know. So last night we located what we thought was the house. It was a cover-up address for a brick place so they could hide the actual location of the house. However, because of the other investigator who was looking into this way prior to us, he had that address. He found it and he shared it with me. We looked into it. Found just, we looked into the businesses, all the surrounding businesses, and found out a lot of them are connected. So we needed to find out who transported him, what route they took, what addresses they stopped at, anything like that. If we could get business videos out, if I'm allowed to share this information at any point, if I get a green light from CEO that I can post this about the transportation company later, I will share that to help with us further investigating as a broader way of looking at this. However, I need to realize all the risks in doing that. ¿Está bien, mi amor? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You go beside, okay? You go the garden.
Okay, mi amor, yeah. Be careful, okay? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Christina. Okay, so there's two different ones, and she clarified. Okay. Okay, no, not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you for clarifying, Christina. So she was telling me to look into this guy. She thought there's another guy with the same name that was running for governor of Georgia, and it's not the same person. But I wonder if somehow through the last name, if they could be, if they knew of each other, related. Just there's everything to look into. Okay. So after he passed away, the company in which he passed away in, they promoted everybody after. He passed away on the 31st, the night of the 31st, in August of 2026, this month. He passed on 31st of July. So August, now here we are, 17th. I guess they've been they've been promoting everybody throughout the company. And it just seems how you don't take accountability for something like this. This place has only been open for 5 years. They get regulated every 3, so they probably only received 1 regulatory visit in the whole time they've been open, and they have no violations from that visit. And now that someone has passed inside their facilities, it seems like there is some major, errors with the facility itself if such a thing were to be able to happen. And he died to less than 24 hours since he arrived at that next place, at that house. He didn't even make it 1 full 24 hour. Oh yeah, it's very weird. It's very strange. That's why we're looking into this. The police department closed the investigation. Ruled out no foul play. And that's, of course, there's ways you can do things to make it seem that way. So now we're looking at everything they didn't look at. They closed it way too fast. Okay. She's here. Hey, boo.
Hey boy, hey. So that last email I just sent you, those are two different
saw
entities. Okay, cool. Just making sure you didn't dive into where I dived into.
No, I saw.
Okay,
I
cool.
saw the last one first.
Sweet.
So, all right. So I have the transportation.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it to you in an email right now.
Okay. Megan, I followed Joe too, and I wanted to see him succeed. And I was following not just for him to succeed, I was following to, actually use his information in my life to teach my children. Because not a lot of us are teaching our children how to get this information, retain it, and use it. And I'm a mother of children that are girls, and I still take them out on my 50 acres and teach them everything. My girls can build a fire, they can drive one of my rigs, and they've been doing this since they're 8 because
Sugar, I might need to come pitch a tent and hide somewhere. So let me dig a hole on your 50 somewhere.
It's in Nevada. It's in Battle Mountain of all places, and it has 5G out there. Get that.
That's crazy.
Battle Mountain's like old school cowboy country out in Nevada, and I still don't know how they have 5G out there.
That's wild.
It is. And it's right off the 80, so I don't really know if I'm going to build out there or not. I think I'm looking for something different now.
You're looking to sell it, let me know.
Oh, you can make payments on 50 acres next door to me, man.
Okay, well,
I got mine from Landwatch. Oh yeah, I got mine in 2020 from Landwatch. When COVID started happening, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not going to have my kids deal with this stuff. So we went on vacation.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So there's part of what like I envisioned to.
Okay. I just got your email.
All right, perfect. Let's just work on that.
Cool.
Yeah, in the midst of all this, I was working. I also thought, yeah, we need to build a compound for not only myself, but anyone who needs sanctuary from this project to work on it. That was definitely a thought that came to me, but I just don't know how to make that happen.
Are lives recorded?
I get a recording sent back to me every time that I finish it.
I was going to tell you something, but I can't tell you on here.
Email it to me.
I will. It's actually who I'm suing right now, and it's because of my daughter. And it's actually going through a bellwether right now.
Yeah, don't
What a
talk about it.
bellwether is crazy. But who I'm suing is even crazier, and we're winning. Um,
Don't
and
say anything
once
about the case
I'm
in
not,
detail. Okay.
but once I get this all settled and everything, by next summer, they should be sending me out the settlement money. And that's when I'm going to go big and do things like that and find my community. And I told my partner, my husband already, I was like, I need to find my community because I think that's the only way we're going to survive in this world is finding your people and protecting them and protecting the homestead together.
And
And I
enriching
don't
them
know
with what
who
you've learned.
exactly, and I don't know who those people are yet, but I just have to believe that God is putting them in my life now to get ready for what I'm already working towards. And yeah, the 50 acres in Nevada was supposed to do that, but it's so wide open, I don't trust it. And I had this feeling about it when I was out there this last summer for a week with my kids. And I said, there's nothing here to protect us. So now I want wooded.
That's
I,
what you
I, I
have
like, I have
community
all the
for.
plans.
That's what you have
Yeah.
community for. You have an army.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I do. I know that people believe in me, but I have to meet people and feel them around me before I know who's in my army or not. Um, like I know you got good energy, man. I
One
just know
billion
in my
percent.
heart. I know that in my heart and my
Oh
soul.
no, for real, no, but seriously, I know what you mean. You can't be familiar with all.
Exactly. And I've always been that way too. I'm like, well, you're cool, but until I meet you, I'm not signing that contract. I'm not saying like we're good until we go through, a few months together and I talk to you. And people get so frustrated with me about that. But that's just how I've always been.
I'm the same freaking way. Like I'll let you into my circle quick, but like I'll give you the like I won't I'll let you prove to me yourself of why I shouldn't be around you. I'll always get my own interpretation of you. I don't care what anyone says about you.
Oh yeah,
I'll get my own
absolutely.
interpretation of you. And when I do, and I know if you're, I feel you 1000%. There's no offense taken on that. That should be understood.
There's a guy I take out with me. He's a reformed Hell's Angel. I know it sounds crazy, but he's an enforcer. He was in his 20s and 30s, and now that we're older, he doesn't do that anymore. But you know what? He's done some dirty, dirty, horrible things, but I trust him with my life. Like straight up. Like I go places and this guy stands behind me and no one, like everyone looks at him like he's crazy, but to me he's just a nice guy that I've been helping out and I've done his taxes for a long time. And when we go out to dinner, we hang out for as many years as we've known each other. He's cool with me,
That's what I
but
was talking about. You came up here, you're like, yo, if I'll do your taxes. I'm like, I don't know you like that, ma'am. I'm like, I can't. Just
hey, you said I got tax problems, and I said, well, I can help you with that.
right, you did. You did right away.
But I can also teach you to do it yourself too. I can get you the phone numbers. I can help you ask for what you need to ask for. And I love teaching people, like just to know, just like this stuff right now. I love teaching people on how to do what anyone does because it's about sharing knowledge. Just like Joe is sharing knowledge, you share it. I'm not gatekeeping. Some people can understand it, some people can't. But if you can, I want to teach you.
Right.
Yep. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna look into this. What you emailed me now. All right.
Alrighty.
Nice chat.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So all the information I find on this, I'm going to email it to you. I'm not going to talk about it out loud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm finding that this transportation is a trucking company.
And I'm finding that it doesn't exist as a
Medical
transportation company for any kind of medical.
That's what I just saw too.
So how did they transport him with?
We need to call. Well,
Yeah.
well, not yet. That's what we want to do to get information, but we can't do that. We need to look into them and see who owns them. This just gets weirder and weirder.
I agree.
So that's Jesus Christ. So that's Cedar Creek. I'm looking. That's not the thing. And I don't know why it keeps pulling that up. There's A and B. There's so many things, but it's not pulling up what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? It's not pulling up the actual. Look at the name.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at what it gives us.
I just pulled up all the medical transport facilities in the area for that county. I'm going to send it to you right now. It doesn't. There's now we can see if there's a connection.
Let me relook.
Hey, Evan.
Girl, no, that transportation company, that wasn't what transported him to the facility. That's what transported him to the morgue.
What the fuck? Excuse my language again. What the F-bomb?
No, you're fine. No, for real.
Ugh. Why did my stomach just turn?
Mine too.
Oh my god, my stomach just turned. That was a weird feeling right now.
That should be a hearse. Or something along the lines of like that type of vehicle. Not necessarily that, but like something that transports, not a. Let's see what. That's not even the right one.
Oh.
God. There is no record or licensing of a company named that.
No, there isn't.
So why does it say this? And hey, so the person who sent me this, his name is not a Fed. I need him to send me the full document of what he's looking at. Oh, the president's here. President, can you tell him to send me that full document? I need to see everything on it. That transportation company doesn't have a license.
And they're not allowed to transport someone that passes away either. In that county, it says if a sudden, unexpected, or suspected overdose or unaliving of yourself happens by yourself inside any facility, it must be legally frozen, the scene. They notify the Paulding County Sheriff's Office and the Paulding County Coroner's Office. By law, a private medical transit company cannot touch the body.
All right, we got stuff here.
I'm sending this to you. It says the
Alrighty.
county coroner takes jurisdiction over all. So what? What? No, that other.
Yeah, we need to make sure that that's the correct name. That's what's written on this report. I need to see the full report. I need to make sure that's just not somebody that typed something up on the Word doc.
Then why did someone?
I
Why
just need to
did
make sure. I need to see the whole document. I need to verify.
I'm sending you information right now. Reply. Do. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Sent.
Thank you. Oh, okay. No, okay. So, all right. No. Okay. So, yeah,
So
we
yeah,
would like proof of that.
could have been
So I
sent
don't
to
need to send this. So CEO, you're in here. Yeah, I would just like proof of what you're saying isn't leading us down a wild goose chase, because there is no, that name that you gave me. I'm not sharing it, but that name that you gave me doesn't exist. Or the name that the other person gave me says it doesn't exist. So that's why I have to vet and make sure that what you guys are saying is true. There's a lot of words here, but I'm not seeing anything that's actually true. You said you're in DC. You had a meeting in DC. Now you're saying in a message that you're literally sitting going over funeral plans with her. Why would you be doing that in DC? So there's something wrong, and I think somebody's lying.
Hey Dylan, I also emailed you the destination of where the coroner sends the body after they do their investigation. It's a couple of funeral homes right now. And usually when these things are investigated, that coroner
Okay,
will
that makes
send.
sense. I'm just asking questions. You have to understand. I need to see something that's true, because I only got a snippet of this document that shows nothing. I don't know how to look or verify this up of where this transportation company was documented in these documents. If I had that, I could help you more. But it also would help me verify if this is a true lead.
The coroner's office would have sent him to the funeral home, not
It must
any
be
kind of
legally
private.
frozen on scene by law. A private medical transit company cannot touch the body until that is done. So we're just looking at this, everything. We're finding
But
everything. We're not
even
trying to be
after that's
combative, but
done,
we're asking for proof. That shouldn't be an argument. There should be no reason you couldn't send me some sort of proof. Like, and I get you've done your investigation, but this is obviously just investigative work. There's no actual proof that I've seen that, that you knew Joe. There's nothing from, I gave you my number. I've gotten nothing. I'm trying to like see if this is true. You're giving me little pieces at a time, and that's not making any sense to me.
I can't keep up with the comments, but I can keep up with what I'm reading right now. And the coroner chooses how that transportation happens to the funeral home. He
Okay.
might have called a certain funeral home that the family
Okay.
requested for the body to go to, and that's who he called up to pick up. But I would think that in this situation, the coroner's van would actually take him to that
The
destination.
big thing that's giving me a problem, and if this is true, and that report is true, that company that was sent over, that doesn't exist as a licensed company. So there's a problem there. Not as one that can transport, you know what? There's a very similar named company that is a trucking company, which that doesn't make any sense. So there's no way they would have let him leave in a truck like that. I don't think. If they did, if that's how they do it, then that's odd news to me. But if that's how things are done, that's how things are done. But it's just looking into everything and finding out what happened, how it happened, what routes they took, what stops they made. There's all this. So now it's finding the actual vehicle. So I need to find the transportation company, the real one. This is crazy, girl. Oh,
I
he's coming
know.
up. He's coming up. All right, this will be easier. And I know you don't want to do this and say just don't say what you don't want to say. You can say it in the message. But I'm trying to keep you under the veil of secrecy of the things that you're sharing. It's not working. Hold on. So, President, I'm going to bring you down and have you come back up so it'll connect. Sometimes it's a glitch. It wasn't a crime scene. Well, it was never even on every report, even the one on every single one, even the one they shared with this thing with this transportation company's name on it. It does say at the time that that it was presumed to be what it was, so it was never presumed to be a crime at any point. And a lot of times people just look at there's just weird inconsistencies here, like the promotions throughout the company. Like, was there any accountability? There's no violations. They're only regulated once every 3 years. There's just some weird things here that we have to go off of that we have to figure out. And I feel really bad because I know this poor guy. He doesn't owe me dirt. President doesn't owe us any freaking answers, and I appreciate anything that he has helped with. I just still, even I hope you would understand, President, if anybody came to me and said, "Hey, I'm Joe's friend," I would have to verify before I'd accept any information from them, and I hope you would respect that, so I don't allow negative outside forces to stop what's going on.
Dylan, I sent you another email.
Absolutely, I saw it. It came through.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Lindsay handled the transport. We need to figure out through Lindsay what is her office, but led by her.
Hey, Evan, catch him. I'm not ignoring you. I just have to focus on this right now, and then I'll focus on something else. I don't have dual screens up right now. I just have my laptop and my phone. So I'm staying on board with this right now, and then once I can jump over to the information you have sent me, DM'd, I'll look into it, and then I'll get it to Dylan. Maybe I can act like a little buffer before it goes to Dylan, where I can investigate it and then send it over to him, and then
Yeah.
he can go ahead and verify it. That might work a lot better. And I can do it every day. I can go look into information at least a couple hours a day and then do my investigation in it and then email it over to Dylan, because that might be a lot better for him too. Because I didn't send him all that information about the other Joshua because I did a little bit, but then I was like, oh no, that's different. And then at least I know that I'm looking, he has another set of eyes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. So I just didn't want Evan to think I was ignoring him. I literally got all he sent me.
Give me a second. The president sent me a message. President CEO, the guy, I don't want to share his name. I'm trying to conceal his identity. He sent a message that I can't view, and that might be the proof that I've been sitting here asking for, and I'm probably driving the man in circles. I'm sorry. I'm looking at so many things, and I'm trying to do calculations and things and figure out questions that we haven't even thought to ask. So I'm so sorry. I can't see that message on my computer, but when give me 1 second, you guys. Oh my gosh. I keep bringing this. I need another device. Brennan! I'm sorry. I don't want to bring it down again, but I need to view this message, and I can't view it on a computer for whatever reason. Technology is so weird. And it's so crazy. Every time I open my FYP, it is another thing about Joe. It's just always another thing. But it's like these posts don't go anywhere. They don't get any traction. I make sure I like and share them all. Because, okay, sorry. Let's see. All right. I still can't see it. It won't let me pull it up. So I'm pretty sure I'll have to. So for right now, I'll just go ahead and think that is something I need to review. But for right now, I have something that he sent that I haven't reviewed. So I can't sit here and say that I can't. That he hasn't tried. So. All right. So for right now, we're just gonna follow this lead. Where to look? Because if you look, if it was actually by another company and it's a private company, but it's just there's a lot of similarities with the Kirk guy with this, because remember when he passed and how they just threw him into a van and rushed him to a hospital. Okay.
Evan, I don't see Lindsay supporting the other person at all. I have a list of his top contributors, and it was not her. Just wanted to give you an update of what I found. If you find something different, DM me.
You found what she like?
No, she's not. It's a whole different person. And they're two different colors too, Evan. One Joshua Presley is an African American man, and the other Joshua Presley is the white guy that we're looking into that worked with the facilities. So they're two different nationalities even, and she did not financially back that guy either. And it looks like there's no connections between.
So he's now the program director. You can call him and ask him what programs do they have available, and we can write them down. We don't have to reveal what we're doing.
I just wanted Evan to know I did look into it. It's not prudent right now. Let's see. I'm sorry, Dylan. What are we looking into now? The same information of the transportation, or are we on to something else?
Anything about that name?
Oh, okay.
So You guys, we're at a roadblock. So there's a road with that name. That there's another logistics company. It's called Sinatas Logic. It's a logistics and medical supply distribution business. Distribution keyword. And it's on a road that's named that.
Interesting.
Isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's called Sanitas Logic. Sanitas.
Sanitas, huh?
I'm ending this live looking at the president's message because it's blocked, and then I'll bring it right back up, okay?
You're good.